Hello YouTube, my name is Mordred and welcome to yet another replay review. Today we have a real treat. Today we have FCG Sana versus FCG Mimoy. Both of these people finished top 100, Mimoy even finished top 10 I think. Or like very close to top 10, I'm not sure. But today, like this replay as I said is a real treat. It's a Yubel mirror. We see that that Mimoy is on 45 cards and Sana is on 42 cards. We see that Sana also plays Bestial, that Mimoy also plays Bestial, and we're gonna see Sana going first here. Let's start immediately. We're gonna dissect these plays. Okay, Sana starting with Nightmare Throne, his only play. We see Imperm on Dark Beckoning Beast, which can be very annoying because and it is very annoying because we have no extension from this position. And now we are linking off into Salamangreat Almirage here, returning Dark Beckoning and Spirit for Phantom and passing. So this is just how impactful one Imperm is on DBB. Like it is a very strong Imperm. It is probably like one of the best Imperms in the deck because their hand to extend from that position, like if they started with Nightmare Throne and added Dark Beckoning Beast, you can assume that they already have access to your Bell Monster, which means that you can either keep this for Appaloosa, but with Elf in rotation, like it's very hard to keep Imperm for Appaloosa because in Elf combos, Appaloosa is always protected by Elf. So the best, like next best thing that you can do is just straight up Imperm Dark Beckoning Beast, especially like if that is like your only hand trap. We see that Mimoy also has a Bestial, but like Imperm obviously the most impactful hand trap in their hand. Imperming Dark Beckoning, basically ending Sana's turn here, and we start with Gates, which is I'm gonna have to pause again, just to say how like starting with Gates is so much more oppressive than starting with Dark Beckoning, because if they start with Gates and you Imperm Dark Beckoning Beast, they just make Almirage and then Gates effect, pitch Spirit, summon Spirits or Samsara or whatever, and then they just keep playing. So like Imperm becomes infinitely worse with opening of the Spirit Gates. Okay, we are adding Dark Beckoning and now we are maxing here. Not using our Bestial, but we are going for Yama instead, giving them a draw, drawing into another Maxi, adding Sharvara, Battle Phase to be able to beat over at least Almirage if anything, and we are passing on Unchained Trap, which is like not that bad. Okay, now we are going for a second Throne. We are doing the Unchained Trap, which is like, you know, very good hits, because like if they couldn't play last turn after you stop them once, they're most likely not gonna be able to play another turn. Okay, we are summoning a Bestial, banishing Chaos Summoning Beast, which we are never gonna be able to get back. Tribute Summon Driver. Oh, this is like actually like okay, Driver putting in work, because now we have to cold buy it, but no, instead what we are doing, instead of cold buying, we are using this. Okay, not summoning Yubel, telegraphing that we have our own Gamma, Pop Spirit. Activate Maxi here, which is very good, because it's gonna be hard to OTK, especially through Gamma right now. It's gonna, you know, take a lot of summons in the first place. Battle phase, we are top decking our own Driver and passing here. Very slow game. We can make our own Phantom and we have follow-up next turn. And our opponent has like 3 completely useless cards, drawing into 4th completely useless card. Can make another Phantom, which they are obviously doing. Setting Escape and passing, we don't have our own thing to, you know, and this should be just game over here. Adding Dark Beckoning Beast here is should be just game. Yeah, we are tributing our Phantom of Yubel here. It is a very sluggish game. Like as you can see, like Yubel has this problem where the deck is really just not that amazing when it comes to it's just not that amazing when it comes to, you know, playing from zero, like playing off top decks and stuff. It's very hard. Like it is very hard, because you usually just have, like, you can top deck into a one play. That one play can, you know, doesn't even have to be a full combo, because there is a lot of bricks that you can draw, a lot of pseudo starters, quote unquote. For example, Spirit and for example, Spirit and like Pain, but those are all 2-card combos. There are several 1-card combos that get stopped by one thing. Okay, now we are using Spirit here on Dark Beckoning, obviously to free up our Gamma Zone, and we can see Sana actually scooping here, which is all right, because like here we can go and reveal and review another one of Sana's replays, which we're gonna do immediately. Like the same matchup. I don't know how did they find, you know, themselves twice. But now we see Mimoy going first here. Mimoy going first. The hands are Piri Race, Gruesome, Pain, Throne, Imperm, and the opponent has 2 hand traps, a starter, and like it's not an extender really, but like it is like if you get Impermed, like it is an extender to an extent. We have Imperm, Gamma, Crossout, Grave Squirmer, and D-Lotus, and we see Mimoy starting with Piri Race, add this. Okay, so when it comes to Piri Race, you wanna like if you have a way to start, if you wanna play around Maxi, you just add Terror Incarnate, because Piri Race states that you cannot activate the effects of the monster unless, like that turn, unless you normal summon it, and you are never activating this card's effect. So like if you don't need to add Dark Beckoning Beast, you know, if you wanna play around Maxi, around Ash, around stuff, you know, you can do it by adding this and then making Phantom. And also, like, if we do this way, we are not losing, like, to an, you know, basically to an Imperm, you know. We're summoning Phantom, activating Throne here, popping Spirit, summoning, activate Nightmare Pain effect to pop Yubel effect, summoning Carnet, activate Grave Squirmer. We are not gonna be able to utilize our field spell yet. And here comes the Yama, and Yama just eats the Imperm here. Now we are not gonna try to Imperm this and then like maybe threaten that we have Nibiru, but since these people are from the same team, I assume they know each other's decklists. Activating Gruesome Revive. Now, like by cutting off Yama access, we don't have a way to extend like that much. Making second one, making Appaloosa. I don't agree with this. Like, Appaloosa, fine, but like, you can maintain a monster negate and have a, you know, kinda better disruption to an extent. Going for that, setting for Imperm, now, like, all we have are monster interactions, you know? So, like, we are very weak to spell traps here. We have, like, 3, 4, 5 negates. And nothing else. Imperming immediately, going cross out on Imperm here, very strong, because that means that we are gonna be able to activate. The question is, okay, we are gonna Appaloosa that. This is eating Gamma 100%, which is gonna force Phantom of Yubel from Mimoy. Okay, Mimoy using Phantom. We don't have a second Gamma, which would be useless anyways, kinda. Okay, this gets negated, and we are passing. Our opponent, as we can see, doesn't have a lot of follow-up, but we are top decking into fucking. We are top decking into Samsara D-Lotus, chaining Gamma here. Okay. Okay, now we are activating. We are top decking gates. Using gates, we still don't have that much follow-up, but like Spirit is gonna give us some. Or like Phantom when we use it. Using Gruesome here. We Appaloosa negated this, which is interesting. Also using this is interesting because we do have some Sara in graveyard. Okay, yeah, now this, and this checks this out, but we can change this, and then we have this to revive some Sara D-Lotus. Okay. Very interesting chain. I think pretty well played from Sana here. Now we have no more disruption, and this is just full Yubel combo. Dump this, revive D-Lotus, and now D-Lotus is just gonna be able to summon spirit. So in the hindsight, like, yeah, I guess like not negating Squirmer was correct because you can just normal summon it. But Gates is such a strong card. Like I think people sometimes some people underestimate how strong this card actually is. Adding pain effect, and this is most likely just the end of the game here. Like I would be surprised if Mimoy gets to live another turn. I mean, they probably do because we are under. We did use SP a little light. Okay, normal summon Gruesome here, very good play, making Yama, adding to hand our Sharvara. Using Gruesome revives Spirit, pop Spirit, like this is just standard lines when it comes to Yubel. Activate Spirit, and now like we just go Rage. We are trying just to remove as many bodies as possible. Okay, let me see. Is Mimoy out of Phantoms? Yeah, Mimoy is out of Phantoms. This is just you know. We are setting up for the next run, doing that, going Chaos Angel, probably to banish Pain. Yeah, banishing Pain. We can go, you know, make our own Phantom now under that, and we see Mimoy Scoop. So this is this is what match between good people kinda looks like most of the time. Like it is like when it comes to people that are like same skill, when it comes to people that are the same, you know, same skill level, like these two are, you know, both are top 100 players. It is kind of interesting to see like that most of the time, like all of these cards, all of these matches came down to, like just to top decking good stuff. So in game 1, Sana got 3 draws of Maxi. They drew into a driver, into a Chaos Summoning Beast, like, and Gamma, which were all kinda useless. And it was just not winnable for them, and I don't think that had much to do with skill, but like this SP play in the end, like it really much had to do, you know, you just have to see the lines. But yeah, this was a match between you know, teammates. This team went to Worlds, so like obviously as expected, very high level of gameplay. Not a lot for me to say because they know their stuff, they know what they are doing. There was not many misplays made in the hindsight, but obviously, you know, it's easy for me to talk about misplays when I'm just watching and analyzing the game. It's completely different when you are in the game. You know, there were some micro interactions that could have been done better, but like you know, sometimes don't see it when you're in the certain game state. But yeah, this was another replay review, guys. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you all being you know, watching the videos. Make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. You can catch me live on twitch.tv/mordredygo. And yeah, you can send me your own replays, as I said in every video, in my Discord channel. It's gonna be down below. And yeah, thank you all. Appreciate you all. See you around. Goodbye. 07.